Hello, everyone. Happy Saturday. I hope everyone is having a great weekend. Trying to adjust this, maybe not have it as much out there. Yeah, not working. Not working. Oh, my. I'm always futzing with that thing. Ola Joe is here. Thank you so much for being here. I saw you were getting caught up on on comments and stuff today. And there's Shannon. Oh, I'm so glad you're feeling better, my friend. So glad. And there's Maribel. She's making a blanket. I do understand that. And Lillian. No, you're not late. You're not late. There's Mishi V. Gates. Hello, meine Freund. Bleh. Words aren't working. My words aren't working in English, much less in auf Deutsch. Oh gosh. Hola, hola. I like that. I like that. We say hola to Maritza. There's Lorna. How's it going? So glad you're here. How are you? What are you up to today? Isn't that funny? It's funny. I like that. Hey, Tank. How are you, sweet Tank? How are you doing today? I missed Nisi's live. Did anybody see it? And how is she doing? I missed it. I've got to go back and watch. Hey, Sarah Bear. Hugs to you. Oh, you're sweet. I appreciate that. Hey, Miss Glow. I saw you over at Jan's house. How are you doing tonight? Oh. Oh, I have not caught up on my emails. I did get the list, yes, but I have not answered my emails today. My bad girl. I took the day off from my emails. So I did see I had a bunch of emails, and I did see I had one on the list. Yes. Thank you. And your I think you sent me a messenger too, right? Anyway, thank you very much. I appreciate it very, very much. Hi, Jean. How are you doing? Haven't seen you in a while. I'm so glad you came in. You missed a lot today. Was you working? I don't know if you work on Saturdays. Mama Winch is here. Aw, thank you. Okay, yeah, me too. I'm going to watch it too. Yeah, she didn't feel very good, did she? I know she's been trying and she's not been feeling good. Yeah, that's kind of what I thought how that was going to go. Okay. You're behind too? I was caught up until the last few days and I just got behind. I've got to get there. Okay, on the latecomers. All right. Hey, Heidi. How are you? How's it going? Oh, I'm doing pretty good tonight. Mr. Fiber and I went out. I still got my breakfast on my shirt. Forgive me. We went to breakfast this morning and then we took a drive and we went towards Abilene, but we didn't go all the way to Abilene. We stopped by his work because I was telling him that I wanted to get. Oh, thank you. You're writing them down. Yes, I was. Well, the ones, yes, I would appreciate that. I think I will do something different for these. Um, but yes, I would love it if you would like to, if you're up to it. Thank you so much. The Friday night ones will just be for the comments, will just be for the crime stuff. But the other ones, I will pull names, probably pull 3 names off of each of those lives, and then put those aside. That's kind of what I'm thinking for that one. Hey, Mateo. So I told him I wanted one of those hand vacs for the car because we put mats in there, and they're those nice plastic mats. So put those in there for when Serbs goes with me. And because we live out here in the country, and they're wonderful. Love those mats. But I told him, I said, I need to get one of those little hand vacs because then I could kind of clean up the hair when he's not with me. And when I shop or put something in the back of the car, then it won't have the hair all over it. And it'll just be real handy to have, you know. And he said, I think I got one at work. So we drove over to his work and we picked that up. He said we've had it for like a couple of years and nobody's bought it. So I got a new hand vac for the car at his discount. Still on the California cup. And I have coffee with, I use half and half in my coffee now. I do not use creamer. Less carbs in half and half. And I use the monk fruit. And I don't have them over here, but I got the little drops now, which you just put like 3 drops in there. It's perfect. It's wonderful. At least I use 3. You can use however many you want. It says 3 to 4 on the thing. It's very good. It's the monk fruit one that I use. I got it in the liquid off of Amazon. It's nice. Very convenient. And I can take it with me when I go somewhere. So we did that. We went and got that. And then we went to the next town and we were going to go to the thrift store, but the thrift store there wasn't open. So they were having a like deal in the park where they had vendors. And I talked to a couple vendors, which gave me some information if I decide to do vending again. Hey, there's Cheryl. Good afternoon. Oh, did she help you too? I'm so glad. She's been around my channel a long time. She's an OG. She was actually, when I had Patreon, she was a patron. I mean, she's been a big supporter. I'm glad she's back over here. I really appreciate any help I can get because my brain don't function like it should. That's what I think anyway. I don't know if I'm right or not. I just know that I feel like I miss things. Like, I just feel like I miss things. So let me show you what I got from the vendors. It was all handmade stuff. So there was food trucks there. We had already had breakfast, so we didn't do that. And then they had people who were making jewelry. They had people that were doing woodworking. I got hot. I probably would have picked up a few more things. I'm so glad you guys are here. Oh, I get to talk to my friends 2 days in a row. Maybe we'll do it again tomorrow too. So I was getting really, really hot, and taking the antibiotics means that, I have to be even more careful because you're sun sensitive when you take the antibiotics. Hey, Beck. Thank you so much. Thank you. So one of the things I got, and I thought this was kind of funny, there's a couple of marks on here, knots in the wood. I think it's funny where the knots are. But anyway, absolutely, there were all kinds of them. They were all very clever, but I had to have this one. I will drink coffee here or there. I will drink coffee everywhere. And you see where the knot wound up? Right on the end of his nose. And it's a little skewed, and I love that it's just a little bit skewed on the board. Is it not the cutest thing? And he put a hanger on it for me. None of them had hangers because he wanted them to lay flat on the table. And so he said, I'll put a hanger on there for you. So I've got a sawtooth hanger. So now I have to find a place for it. But is it not the cutest thing? I absolutely love it. I'm kind of thinking it may go on this wall here that you guys can't see, but I'm not sure yet. I may even put it up here above where I can see it. I want to look at it. Okay, now his name. Come on now. He said he put it in here. Here it is. It's Tim's Carvings. He's out of Abilene. And it's timscarvings.com. timscarvings.com. That's who that one was. I love it. Then I went around the corner and this lady was doing, she was has anybody heard of Norwex? This lady was doing Norwex. And I've got to plug in my fan. Hold on. It's that time of day. The heat is starting to come out of the building, out of the ground, out of the buildings, and it's actually warmer for a little while until it cools down. You do. You've used the Norwex. What do you think of it, Beck? You'll have to tell me what your favorites are, okay? Because I can contact this lady and I can get more of it. Best stuff ever. Love your mop and your glasses rag. Glasses rag, yep. So it's called Norwex. She has a Facebook group called Sparkly Clean. I'll just put that up there real quick. This is the one I got. I wanted just like one all-purpose to give it a try. There we go. You'll see that Norwex. So what these do is you clean with them and it doesn't spread the dirt around and put it back in the air. It actually takes the dirt off. I have to look it up. There's more information about the products. It was so hot out there that I didn't get too far with her on that, but I wanted to at least try it. So I just bought something to try it. But you're supposed to be able to you just add water. You don't have to use any cleaning solutions whatsoever. And that's what their thing was. They want to not put so much stuff back in the environment. So you just wet it. That's all you do. You just wet it and clean. So now, do you do wash and dryer in this? Because I did not ask her that. I did not ask if you use just wash or dryer. Boil water in a pot and soak them on low. Oh. Okay. And then that'll get most of the dirt out of them, and then you just let them air dry. Okay. Okay, Cheryl. I see ya. So we'll talk more about that, huh? I'll talk to you more about that, Beck. Now, I don't think that one. Okay, no. This card, I did not buy anything from him, but I want to look him up because he did wood carvings, and he did it all by hand. He said it was like laser wood carving, but it was all by hand. Hi, Mary. Good evening. Never use soap or softener. Okay. They have a toilet brush? Wow. You'd have to really work hard because we have such hard water, such gyp stuff out here. Ooh. I don't know how that would work. This one is Layla Myers Craft. She is local. Layla Myers Crafts. And she does, I guess it's kind of like Cliff, maybe. If y'all know who Cliff is. These are the aluminum, so it's very light. I don't know if Cliff does the aluminum, but this one is black and silver and has the, I may wind up putting something different as for, we'll see is my hands how I do with them. Hi, Lori. Oh, goodness. Misha, you got something from Cliff. Are his aluminum or are they stainless? Because these are really, really, really light. It's like an alloy or something, she said. She called it like something. I can't remember. But I also got something to go on my keychain or to hang. I might just hang it from my bag. But even this here is super light. It's like a little light silver leaf. Of course, aluminum. Okay. Yeah, I figured it's what Cliff does. So I got those today. I had wanted to actually order from Cliff, but it's like I wanted to see them, you know, seeing them in person. And she said she'd do a custom design, all kinds of things. I really think they're beautiful. And then I got hot. We looked around at some of the other ones. There were more earrings and stuff. There was in that same booth with the guy that was doing the wood carving. I think he was there with either his sister or his mom or somebody. And she had crochet and stuff. It was hair scrunchies and stuff like that. But there wasn't anything I needed. She didn't have anything that I was like, okay, now I need one of those. Was that Cliff's? Thank you. I'll have to come back and grab that up. That's who I was just talking about that does that. So then we left there and got in the car so I wouldn't burn up. And from there, we went to an antique store because I knew that they had records. And so Mr. Fiber wanted to see about those records. He was wanting to go to that thrift store that we were going to go to, but they weren't open because sometimes those thrift stores have, what a hairdo I have today. Looks Snow White in this light, doesn't it? Oh, he's coming in September. Oh, that's nice. Oh, that's nice. Oh, he does customs too? Okay. Hi, Laura. Hi. It was 30. It was 30. Thank you. It's actually like a tealy blue color. It's beautiful. Of course, I was drawn to that. That's cool. I'm glad to hear he does customs. Now that I have seen it, now I have a pair of earrings and they're really lightweight too. And I was thinking they were the same, like aluminum stuff. but it was a guy that was doing those, and I had that was like 2 or 3 years ago, and I don't even know if that guy's still around. So, hey, it's okay. You're not. You're only like 10, 15 minutes. It's no big deal. Is that a good deal? Okay. Yeah, late afternoon, early evening, whatever it takes. How was the birthday party, Laura? Or are you still there and just saying hi? So at the antique store that we went to, it was it was air conditioned, and we love that store. If we go back, I may try to do some footage, but as y'all know, I'm not really doing very much on the way of videos now. So we'll see. We'll see what I wind up doing. But Mr. Fiber looked at the records were too expensive, and he said they weren't in really good shape, which was too bad because they had a lot. But he said they were really too much to try to make them like he has stuff that he can clean them with and try to run them so that they get their groove back. But he said they were a little too far gone. They're way too scratched up. So he didn't get any of those. Did you? Oh my gosh. Okay. If you're ever out, if you find more of the discs, let me know. I did order some discs, but we'll see. One of the things I got, and I wanted this for a specific reason. It's pretty good size. Let me get this away from the microphone. Hold on. I'm going to have to clean it up. It's really dusty, really tons of fingerprints on it. Somebody put little dilly-doos on the bottom of it. I may take those off. I don't know. I don't know yet, but I want to get it cleaned up. This was $4. Laura, do you know what it's for? Because I'll bet she knows what it's for. I have one, and it's full. It is 10 inches tall and about 6 across. So this is going to be for minis and scraps and things like that. Yep, it's a vase. Yep, it's a vase. It's going to be for yarn. Yep, mini skeins. So I'm going to probably put it, I don't know. I kind of want to put it back here, but I think I may find a spot over there for it. That's what I think. I have one vase that's full. And then I had this other vase here, but I borrowed it to do our bag thing. And I had wanted a larger one than that anyway. I think $4 is pretty good. This one is fairly thick glass too. So, hello, Hope. How are you today? Welcome in. An aura vase, she says. It's an aura vase. Well, I'll take that. It just says glass vase. $4. I thought that was a hell of a deal. So we got that. I'm going to go set this over here on the table so I don't break it. Serbs is on the horn. If you know, you know. Okay. So today I am wearing my bracelet that I got at that store. Okay. And I'm going to turn my camera on so you guys can see. Found me through Laura. Oh, I love that. I love that. So glad you're here, Hope. Thank you. Yeah, well, my ankle's bothering me. We're going to try to ignore it. I put some, what's it called? Voltaren. I put some Voltaren on it a little while ago. Okay, let me see. I think. Now, this is one of the reasons I wanted to go back to this store, okay? Because I had gotten this bracelet and I don't have the others here, but I have a couple more of the faces that go on it. Let me show y'all. So the face comes off. I think I showed y'all this. And these are buttons that go in there. So I wanted to get some for gifts. So that was the reason. And so I can't show you the ones I got for the gifts. Okay. So I'm just showing you the ones that I got for myself. There's this one. Oh, here we go. There it goes. I think it's going. Come on, is it going? It's trying. Oh, Lillian. Oh my goodness. Is it chainmail? Oh, okay. Oh, thank you so much. That is so nice of you. My gosh. Let me get you. We're gonna do some. I did look up how to change this, my flash dance, but I couldn't figure out how to put the yarn on there, you guys. So we're gonna stick with it. Thank you so much, my friend. That is awfully sweet of you. Oh. Oh, I do need to look for that. I do need to look. I have something else I'm going to be doing too, actually. Thank you, Beck. I have not yet. It may be if you mailed it to my PO, I've got to go check that. I have not been to my PO box in a couple of days. Thank you so much. Yes. Okay. I was just getting caught up here. Dancing time. I know. We love our flashy. If you don't know, if you don't know, this is flashy up here. And Cheryl, who is Vixen Purple Crochet, she was here a minute ago. She gave me flashy, and I made him after someone made the flashy thing for me. I went ahead and crocheted him his headband and his leg warmer deals. So it would be like just like flash dance. And you know, the other day, and we always say he looks, at least I think so, he looks like Richard Simmons. And you know, we lost Richard Simmons the other day. So sad. So sad. People were posting all of his all these clips on him, and I was watching those, and it just made me, it was funny. So funny. I loved watching him on Whose Line Is It Anyway? He was so funny. And actually, she gave me another one, and it's in the hallway. It's one that I had when I was up in Colorado. Okay, so let me show you this. So I got this one. Did you see the other one I got, Cheryl? Brett would love this one. I think he is fantastic. And then I had to get this one. Some of you may know, some of you may not, but Mr. Fiber calls me Blossom. So the Japanese cherry blossoms hold a special meaning in my heart. This one's just going to be hard to see. Gotta take one of my pills. It's going to be a little bit hard to see. Maybe if I hold it still. No. Anyway, inside there got Japanese cherry blossoms. Used to do the dealer meal. Me too. Me too. So I think I'm going to put this guy on. It just snaps right on there. Isn't he the cutest? So that's the end of what we got today. It was just a nice little outing just to get out and go do stuff, you know. Gotta take a pill, you guys. We really, really enjoyed it. And I found two more of these guys here in the she shed this week. I don't know how many of y'all know, but my daughter Chelsea and my two grandsons hid these at our house. They hid something like, she said, about 200 of them. We've not found all of them yet, but I found two more of them this week. It's like a whole smile thing when you get one. So that is it. Now we are going to do planners tonight. I know that Laura got some planners. So excited for her to be doing this. So fun. And I'm all done. Actually, this one is caught up. We don't have to do this one. I know we will, won't we? Oh, this is my one that I keep track of my medicines and medications, allergies, medical history, my doctors, what conditions I have. My medicines go here, all of my allergies, all of that stuff is in here. And then in this, and I take notes when I go to the doctor. Like, here's all my surgeries. And when I go to the doctor, then I take notes, or if I have a phone deal. And then here I keep track of all of my, when I have AFib, or I have, so I typically will get SVEs, AFib, PBCs, unspecified. An SVE is a supraventricular ectopy. I get premature ventricular contractions. I get flutters. I get unspecified. I get AFib. Those are all the things that my heart monitor thing picks up when I'm feeling it. So we did the August one. I had PBCs and flutters the last 2 days, and we got this all ready for September. Oh, am I a good girl, Mishi? Ich bin die gute Jill. Ja? My neighbor used to say that. She used to tell me I was the gute Jill. I don't know who the bad Jill was. Yeah, I don't know. Ella, she was from the Netherlands and she married Bruno, who was German. And they had, my best friend was the oldest. Her name was Renata. And then they had Iris and Sven. Cute as a button they were. I miss my friend. I really miss her. Now I've been going around the house and I decided I would write down things that I wanted to keep track of, and it's in here somewhere. Okay. Some of the things, what I did was I walked through the house and I said, okay, ein gutes Mädchen. Yes, ein gutes Mädchen. Oh, it's so good to hear that. Somebody who understands. Hey, Rosie. Hello, hello. Yes, Teal, to drop your link, you can put the word Teal in the chat, Teal. And I'm always watching Mishi, even if I don't comment, I watch. It's just sometimes it's a lot. Sometimes the chat's going too fast usually for me. So one of the things that I do need to keep track of, and that is the dog's medications and their wormers, their shots, those kind of things. So I want to track that. I want to track cleaning my coffee pot, my Keurig. Sometimes I forget and I'll go months without running the vinegar or anything through it. That's how I do mine. I know they have stuff for it, but the vinegar works better than anything with our water anyway. Another thing I want to track is my CPAP, and that is once a month I have to change the little filter on the back of my CPAP machine, and I have to run vinegar and water through my hose and clean my face mask and all of that stuff. Now, I use baby wipes in the evening before I put my face mask on, but it needs a soap and water on the headgear, everything. So I need to track that. The AC filters, I have 2 air conditioners here in the she shed, and I forget to change those filters. So I put that down. I want to keep track. We have a gravity fed water filter, and it has a spot for it's 3 filters, and they're the charcoal. They're like 11 or 12 inches long, and they last 2 to 3 years. But I don't want to forget when I bought them last, because I switched them out. I put the new ones in, and then we hold on to the old ones in case one of them fails, something doesn't go right. We may put one of the old ones in with the new ones, with whatever's working. That's right. We drool in them, don't we? She You may have missed it, Beck. Last time I said something that Laura and Karen, the Knit for Brains podcast, Karen does cross stitch, and I said something about her being a flosser, and I thought, well, that may not sound right. You know what Karen said? I don't know if y'all ever went over there and watched her. She said, well, at least I'm not a floozie. I got the biggest kick out of that. It was so funny. So funny. So I'm going to try not to call you a flosser. Oh my gosh. So I do keep track of my doctor's appointments, but I really ought to keep track of some of my medicines. I get them 3 months at a time. So I need to know. Now, they usually call me and tell me when it comes up again and I can go and pick them up. But I also want to track it. And vitamins. So there's certain vitamins that I order for us, and I use Amazon to order them. It's just the easiest thing to do. And I want to keep track of that. Hookers and flossers. Wasn't that funny? Oh, it was so funny. She got one in, didn't she? I love Karen. She's just so fun. I don't think it is. I have an appointment coming up, and I really don't think it is. I really not sure. But that's something I need to talk to them about when I go to my appointment next. Okay, so that's one thing. And then I started making a master list. Now, I know that there are master lists out there, and I may try to print one out for groceries. But these are things that I wanted to have on my list. So I started a master list for that. So, things that I want to check. So I may not buy a ton of it, but I will have something I can go, okay, go walk through the house, the pantry, the bathroom, the cabinets, and say, do we need any of this stuff? And that way I don't forget it when I go to the grocery store. I know it. I know you did. Yeah, that was scary. I'm glad you are okay. Well, it's supposed to be reported back to the doctor. So here's the deal. The last time I was there, she was going to go and pull my report from my machine, and she said that it wasn't available, so she was going to have to check on it. So I never heard back. So, I can get into the portal and check things that come back from the doctor, anything that they write reports on and this and that and the other. But it's not there. That's not there. So I'm going to have a discussion with them and say, okay, how do you know? Because they're telling me that I'm supposed to do at least 85% of the time I have to wear it. I mean, how do they know? That's a good question, and it's something I'm going to ask when I go. Fix what? Yeah, right. And let me know. And they didn't. Yeah. She didn't never did call me back. She also said that she talked to me about my weight and talked to me about um, what to eat and blah blah blah. She didn't do none of that shit. None of that. She didn't say a damn thing about my weight. But she wrote it in there on the notes that were in the portal. But there was nothing about what my reports were. I know it plays a part in sleep apnea. I know that, and I'm working on it. But don't write that you did something, that you gave guidance that you didn't give. That's what I'm saying. I hate it when they do that. Yep, and that's what I told the cardiology also, is that they need to fix it. Okay, now I just wanted you guys to know that's something that's in my brain right now as far as how to. Now this planner that I'm writing in, this is the one I keep on my desk and stuff. This is the one that is my little notes one. This is a mini. This is a mini planner. These are plastic. Yeah, it makes you wonder, doesn't it? And I just have dividers in it that came with it. and I just have different sections, of things that I'm doing. And this is just kind of a little catch-all one that sits right here on my desk. And this is the one I just jot everything down. Like, I just do all kinds of stuff in this, and I just use the note paper. Like, see, this one is different podcasts I did back in January. Things I need to do, things we talked about. They're in here, and I cross them out after the tasks are done. Any task that I was doing, now these are not current. These are not things I need to look at, so I put a cross through them, but I can still read the notes. So, like that one, I had a note for what to do next time we did a planner session. And one of the things that I wanted to talk about was, I did put the stencil set link in on that last one. But did we talk about the punches? Does anybody remember? Did we talk about those? Hey, Thrifty. How are you tonight? Good to see you. And the other thing I wanted to talk about was, Laura had asked me about the discs. Okay. See, this one is plastic, but this one's not heavy duty, and it's in a cover. This one is on plastic, but again, it's in a cover. When I start moving up size-wise to this classic size, I go to metal, because the metals are better at moving. Things move better on a metal disc than on a plastic one. The pages move much better on there. And in order to buy, the metal discs tend to be a little pricey. One thing that we tend to do is to buy planners that are outdated and that are marked way down below $5 whenever you can get them below $5. And you might use certain parts out of them, like maybe the dividers, that kind of thing. But mainly, I always buy those if they have a metal disc, because $5 is a lot cheaper than what they usually charge for them. So that's another tip right there. Rachel, good. Use journals for Bible study. Yes, I just gave my daughter Chels for her birthday. I sent her a set that I got off of Amazon, and it was how to label your chapters. It was I got it from Mr. Penn. It was a nice set. I would have shown it to you guys, but it was a gift, and I didn't want her to see it before she got it. So, but they have Mr. Penn has a really nice set for labeling your chapters in your Bible. It's like a whole journal kit. It's really nice if you're interested. Okay, now, and a lot of people do a planner for Bible study. So they will do it for, journaling and writing notes from their studying. Nothing is really changing with this book. It's not time to do the monthly yet. I'm caught up on this one all the way to July. And then here pretty soon, we decorated August last time. And then I will put in all of my videos and things. That's what I do on these monthlies, is I write down all the videos and content from my channel and what we did and put it in there. And I check everything for making sure that all the videos are in playlists. I make sure they have a description on the bottom. I make sure that they're monetized, and that they have a end screen, stuff like that. I check all those things And that's the main reason that I write all of them down, is so I can check that. Okay, so that's that one. Now, I have not done anything at all in my body book, my journal, my body book. I haven't done anything in that one. I have nothing to report. Nothing has changed. I need to get back to this. I need to just do it, and I just don't do it. I just don't. This one goes in my purse, and it goes everywhere with me in my purse. Are y'all following me so far? This one goes in my purse. This one keeps track of doctor's appointments and things that I need to do with me and with my dad. His doctor's appointments, my doctor's appointments. And it goes everywhere with me in my purse. The health book goes with me everywhere in my purse. This book stays on my desk or over at in my what I call my nest over there by my chair. That stays over there or up here. Mostly it's up here on the desk. This one that I talked about with the channel, all of those stay on my desk. I have a place here on my desk for them. That stuff all stays up here. But this one goes with me. And all those things I was talking about tracking, I want to do in this one. And I want this one to go all over the house with me. So this one will stay on my desk when I'm in here. And then if I go up front and I'm doing things up in the front part of the house, this will go and it'll sit on the counter in the kitchen and be ready that I can write down things. This one will be here in the house, will be the one that I will keep track of things, all of that. You use it for your dad's doctor visits and when bills are due. Mm-hmm. Yep. Yes. Stickers, markers, pens, colored pencils, everything. Because it's another creative outlet. But that's not boring. That's organized. And for you, that's your organization, right? That's not boring. It's keeping organized. This is the one that I want to do that with. Now, this is an undated. It is in a print pression. Print pression is where I got this. It was on sale. I don't usually use these for anything except like you saw with this one, when I get a doctor's card, I put it in here until I put it in here. If I don't write it down right away. It has more of them in here in the back. It has a zipper there. It's got all kinds of things I could do with this, but I typically don't put things in there. So I don't know. Now, this one is the Mickey and Minnie mini planner. It's the 7. The mini planners have 7 discs. The classic has 9, and the big has 11. And these are the regulars. Sometimes when there's a lot in one of the mini planners, I use an expander. You need one of these. What are you talking about? One of these? Yeah, for market makes. Yeah, keep track of when the markets are. Keep track of things you're making. Absolutely. To me, thank you. Or did you mean? I hope you subscribe to some of the others too. Lefty got a planner. Did she get a planner? The Work Life. That one is neat. And a cover. Oh, wow. Yeah, some of them are really, really easy to put a pin in. Oh, I'm so happy for you. It was 75% off. That's great. And that's this time of year. Okay. So yeah, it is your color. That's the thing I want to decide. Since it's undated, I could start right here, which would be on the side. I could start here and put August in here. However, this is usually where you go January, February. Am I going to be anal about it and take these out and start back here? Or just start here and move forward to July? And that's kind of what I'm thinking I'm going to do. Because the big warehouse, I did order a couple things for the warehouse sale. Anyway, they were 80% off on stuff. And that's usually June, July, right before school starts, is when they do their warehouse sale. So if I had come on last week to do them, I would have told y'all, and I'm sorry. I'm sorry I didn't post that for you. Oh, thank you, Thrifty. I will go back and try, when I get the list of names, I will try to make sure I am subscribed to you. Yes, and the school ones start now. That's right. Yes, and you need to have it out where you can reference it. Yep, your color too. Yep. So that's what I think I'm going to do. Now, this already has the stickers. And you just put them, I gotta take it out. This is a disc system, meaning you can take the pages out and move them around. So now we've got August. And then now I'm going to take this because this is the monthly view. And then this setup is called Dashboard. I believe it's called Dashboard. I've taken the labels off of it. But you've got like your weekly view here. You've got Monday through Saturday through Sunday here. And then you've got all the days here that you can write things on for the week. So for the monthly, now I can put actually, you know, I like putting that one on there, but they actually meant for you to put the smaller one like this. But I like the larger one. This doesn't have the numbers. Okay, I cleaned up my stickers, y'all, and I'm really tickled about how my stickers are looking. Hold on just a minute because I want to move my camera so I can show you. Yes, I want it to be uplifting. Yes, the redated planners. She's redating hers. Yes, Lori is learning. She learned how to do a lot of stuff here, and she learned on her own, and we got her all started. Me and Chelsea did, right? I want to say we did. I really like the big planners, but I typically don't use it for like the calendar part. I like the big planners to use to gather information because you can print an 8x13 page and put it in there. That's what I like it for. But that's how I see them. I've tried, but I just don't do well with the calendar in them. Okay. Now let me see if I can do this with my camera to show you guys my cart. We've been talking about doing this for a long time and haven't done it yet. I've got my cord. I don't know how far my cord for my camera will go. So give me a second here. Okay. Not bad. That's not too bad. Try to turn. Hold on. I'm getting there. Looks upside down though. Yep, it looks upside down. Trying to do this. I'm bass backwards. Why is it showing it upside down? Anyway, I think because I moved it. Let me see if I can switch it. I have to go into the. I know. Yeah, it's exactly what it is, Lorna. It's exactly what's going on right now. Y'all aren't going to be able to see a damn thing if I don't change it. So hold on just a minute. I have to go into here. I have to shut the camera down, go into the settings. Oh my gosh. One moment, please. Go to camera, Bluetooth and devices, and then I go to cameras, go here. Now, rotation, no rotation. Awesome. Got it. Now when I open the camera again, yay, success. Look, I could just turn the card around, but it's no, because I wanted them facing this way. This is my sticker collection. Well, part of it. 2 months at a time, yes. And I think that's what I need to do is put only a few months at a time in mine so that it's not so heavy. So that's part of my stickers. This is the ones I have on the top of my cart. This is a 3-tier cart. I hate to move it, but anyway. So what I did when I rearranged them the other day, I took them out and I went through them based on their function. I mean, let's face it, I have them because they're pretty, and I love playing with them. So over here I have, when I want the dates and stuff like that, this one is memory keeping. And so it has lots of dates and stuff in it, months, things like seasonal things. And then see, it has the dates in there. So I have that. I have memory keeping. This one is the fun alphabet. And then it goes into boxes. So now we have the boxes. So I have several of those of different styles. Like this one has stuff written inside the box. And then these here are fall, spring celebrations, a party one. So like somebody's birthday, parties, you know, special occasions. Um, this one is the seasonal. This one is a teacher one, and it's meant to go in the big happy planner. But I use all the sizes in all of them. Hey, Mimi. So there's lots of things for tracking, listing, all of that stuff in here. And then we've got Merry and Bright. So here, this one is the Christmas one. There's a whole sticker book on for Christmas. So then after that, I go into the books that are the seasonal books. So see, they're all together where I can label and do. And then these ones are labeled as a productivity. So like if you're doing a tracker, your more notes, lists, bullets, the little bullet points, that's the productivity. This one is for journaling. I don't know. Lori does horizontal, and I didn't know if you knew that they have an entire sticker book just for horizontal layouts. It's kind of cool. The I haven't usually used the bigger letters. I don't usually, but you can put somebody's name, or you could put a special occasion and spell it out. Those are some things I've seen other planners do with them. So then we go back over here. We're still doing functional stuff, and then it gets into things like quotes. So if I'm looking like an inspirational quote or something to put in there, then I've got one that has lots of quotes in it. Got happy illustrations, happy quotes. I've got one that is the sassy one. Y'all know I love my sassy one. I've got one that's working remotely, the adulting, the mom. These are like setting goals, things like that. And then we get into everything back in this back section here is a collection of color. So it's rainbows, color, anything like that. Like I'm like, okay, I started with pink. I want to put more pink, and I want everything to match. Then I can go back here in this section and look for colors to match. These are one-offs that I don't have a lot of this type of thing. I've got the dogs, the wild style, the leopards and stuff, the free spirit, which is like a boho, an indigo, and then this next section is like your very simple, like very simple farmhouse, simple living, not in your face style of things. And I have several of those. And then I go into all my florals. So this is all the flowers and stuff like that back here. Back on the back here, this is all Disney. From right, I've got this section right here is Disney, and then I have the new Harry Potter one also. And then here, these are the wellness. So these have lots of inspirational things also. And then on here, I have the Miss Maker. So this one has like the yarn and all of those things. But now it makes sense to me if I'm looking for something, I know what section to go to find it. I used to buy lots of these because they were a little bit cheaper, and I haven't even used most of them, so I'm not buying them anymore. But these are the smaller. If you can't afford to buy the bigger books, which have gotten so expensive, is why I don't really buy them much anymore. I may buy one ever so often. These are the smaller. There's 56 pieces in here, and each one will have a theme in it. But if you just want to get one small one to try it, you can get that size, and then they make this size. This has 382, and these are a lot cheaper. A lot of times they make these to accompany one of the other sticker books so that you have more of some of what's in there. And they also make a much smaller one, which right now I'm not remembering where I put those. I had the smaller ones. Maybe I got rid of those because they were a pain in the butt. And then in here on this side of the cart, I have this sitting right here. This one has extra dashboards and bookmarks and things like that. These are the you can plan. They're plastic, and you can plan what you're going to put in your planner before you put it in there. I like to use them to see how they're going to look, how a sticker might look. I don't really use them all as much as I thought I would. Then I have some extra dividers. I have some extra envelopes and things like that in here. But I keep that right on the side in case I need it. And of course, on metal discs. Yeah, Dollar Tree has some great ones. I have several of those. Those are down on the next. So on the next shelf down here, you guys cannot see what I'm pointing at. Hold on. You got the HP sticker books at Dollar Tree. I have not seen them at Dollar Tree. None of my Dollar Trees ever have them. They never have them. Before I move to the next shelf, I wanted to tell you, this is the micro. This is the smallest happy planner. It's one, this is actually, I used to carry this in my purse, but now I have one. I have two right here, and then I have one over there by my chair. And it has these are great to write a list on, pull it out, and stick it in your pocket and take it with you. They're awesome. And you will find these in lots of places. They're also very fun to do like a little, like a memory thing, like a special day. You can open it up and you can put that day there, and then you can decorate that day and write some notes about it, like a little bit of a memory keeper. They're kind of fun to do that with. And then I have this one that my daughter Chelsea gave me, and I put the stickers on it. This one came from the Dollar Tree. These discs, everything came from the Dollar Tree, and that's the paper that I found for it. So sometimes you can find these. She found it where she was at. I've never seen them at mine. This is a journal kit from Rytech. Guess what colors? This journal kit has, I'll show you guys that in a minute. I'm going to leave it on my desk. Okay, now, yeah, you can see that. All right, here, this is extras of some of what's on the top. Okay. And then it's ones that won't, these will not fit in here on the top. These are the Craft Studio. I think they're our Paper Studio Recollections. This is the Recollections one. These are a lot cheaper than Happy Planner. A lot cheaper. They're not the same as far as the stickers are like okay, but they're not, to me, they're not as good as the Happy Planner stickers, but I don't care. But these are great. I have this one. This is the one we used the other day. This is the Southern Blues one. This is the Recollections is Michael's, I believe. And then Paper Studio is Hobby Lobby. This one I use quite a bit now. I have started using this a lot. This has got everything for redating. It's the numbers and days, and it's foil sheets, and I love the foil for the dates and stuff. But it's got all different colors and styles in here of dates. So I'm going to leave that one out. This one is also a Paper Studio. This is the months of the year, and you will get a whole month's, like if you want to do a layout using one theme, then it's got the whole theme for that month, for the whole year, each month of the year. Hey, hola, Maritza. The numbers and days are great, aren't they? And they're a lot cheaper than the other ones. And you don't have to hunt for them. That's all they are. You don't have to hunt around in the other books to try to find them. Oh, I'm sorry, Mimi. I was looking to see what had happened. I know, Mimi, Mishi, we are so we are so ready to see your new room. So there's some options there that are not Happy Planner, okay? But down here, I did not have room up here for them, but I have all of the ones that are for the recipe book. So this one is see, now I didn't buy very many of these unless it was a theme that I wanted. But the accessory books come with, depending on how you do your planning, okay? It comes with your little tabs, your little note tabs. There's a shopping list. But these are stickers. And they're only on the top. You know what I'm saying? They're note stickers. Like you could stick it down in there to remember it for later. And then it came with recipe stuff and cooking stuff in here. There's that one. And then this is the regular recipe book. And then I have this one, which is from Recollections. This is a really old book, but this is a menu one. So that's down there. And then, let's see, they're too, those are all too tall to go down here. And then these are, y'all don't judge me. I'm telling you, don't judge me. I got 3 more accessory packs. I've got one up here on the top, but when they went on sale, y'all know I bought me all the Missmakers that I could. It's got yarn and stuff in it. They were on sale. I know y'all want to see what that looks like. I'll have to pull that out too. So these are the extras. Like I said, there's one up there. And then this is the accessory for the Healthy Hero. And I have that up there. This is part of the wellness that I have up there. And then I have two more of these that were the Disney ones. So that's extras on there. Over there I have, I need to get some stuff printed. I need to get my pictures printed. I have a camera to take the pictures off my phone, and I'm going to put them in those frames and put them up in the hallway with the other ones. These two books, my daughter Carrie gave me these, and I don't know right now. I couldn't tell you where they came from. Okay, but they're it's on a spiral, and it's got sleeves in here. So these stickers. This one is empty, but these stickers don't belong to anything else. They're leftover ones and extra ones that I have bought. And so I've been using a lot of the numbers and things out of here, but they have these pockets, see? So I can take things that if they fall out of the sticker books and they won't stay in the sticker book, sometimes I put them in here, or if I got them somewhere else. They're just random sleeves, and I try to use these whenever I can. Sometimes there's the ones that come with something and they're just stuck in the back of a folder or something. So I've got a whole bunch of stuff, and I go to and I look in these all the time. And that's what that is. Now on the bottom is extra supplies, and a lot of what's down there is like paper clips and strings that go in the journal for journal making things. I've got brads. I've got all kinds of stuff down there. A lot of that is for making journaling and stuff. I have glue over here in this cup, different kinds of glue. I have some hooks that go on the side of the cart. I don't right now have anything hanging from the cart because I'm kind of storing these. I have things hanging from my other cart at my nest, but not here. And then I have 2 cups on that. Those are the different types of scissors where you can make designs on the edge of the paper with the scissors. And then this has got my rubber band ball in here. And this is where that other duck was. I found it the other day. And then I went and looked in all the other ones. And then I have my stencil kit right here. So that's my cart, you guys. What y'all think of my cart? I've been meaning to show it to you. Oh, I love me some washi. That's behind me. I'll show you that in just a minute. Let me do that. What time is it? It's almost time for you know what. So we'll be getting up here in just a minute. So let me see if I can show you my drawer. Hang on. Got to move some things around here. You might be able to see that. Hold on. Yes, and that is the big cart, you guys. Thank you. I love being organized. Now, see, there's the washi back here. The washi is in that. Okay, this is the drawer. This counter was my counter, and I used it in the beauty shop. This is the counter I used in the beauty shop, and this is the left-hand drawer right here. And in this left-hand drawer, I have tape back here. Oh, you probably can't see that. I cannot take this drawer out because it's a pain in the royal, you know what, to get it back in. So I got this one from the dollar store. You know, it's really hard to figure out where it goes. I have extra Post-it notes. There. And then I have tape. So this is the one I use, my highlighter tape that I use in my pattern books to follow my pattern. I have double-sided, which I have not learned to use that tape yet, y'all, and regular tape in there. But this little tray expands. You can get these at Dollar Tree. You know, the $1.25 store. I used to use this for cutting bread. I have a new one now and it's metal. So I brought this one back here, but this I can use this to, like when I put stuff down and I want to smooth it, use that. I have a metric converter in here. I have my long rulers. And then I have other paraphernalia. I got these drawers at Target, I believe. These crystal drawers. And this is another smoother. It's a Cricut one. There's another one there. Where did I put the other one? That's the... This is hard. Measuring tapes. Gassing up chopper word correct. Yeah. The 5-quarter tree. Yeah, exactly. It's no dollar anymore. This is a cutter that Mr. Fiber gave me. This is what I use to cut the bindings off the books now. It is very sturdy. It works so much better. I can do like several sheets. Hole punch, tweezers, all kinds of stuff in that drawer. And then what you can't see that I got from Temu, I did do a Temu haul. And I got these off of Temu. And they're on the side of my cabinet here. And they have plastic deals that you stick, and they do stick really well. You don't want to put a whole lot of weight in them. But this goes on those plastic deals, and then the drawer slides in like that, and it's hooked to the side of my counter. And then, yeah, odds and ends for desk stuff. I have 2 of them there. I have 2 more of these. I forget what I gave for these on Temu, but I have 2 more of them that I have my tea in back there by my Keurig. Y'all, organizing is how I handle anxiety. So if I'm organized, that does tell you a little bit of something. Anyway. Oh, and I also have one of these. I want to make some more of these. I keep this in my drawer too. I got this from my friend. Some of you that have been around for a while will remember I had a friend that was local, and her name was Layla. She has since passed away. She gave me a whole bunch of die cuts and a whole bunch of other stuff. She made cards, and I went to see her and I filmed that. You can find that here on my channel. But she made this, and it's some of that anti-slide mat, and you cut it and you just, and I want to make some more of these because I think these would be good for markets. Jar opener, yes. I use this a lot for my knitting needles. So when I'm changing the, oh, medicine's fixing to go off. When I'm changing the needles out, can grab the end of the needle and turn it. Because like some of mine, you have to twist and push and twist and pull to undo them. And these work great. This works great for that. But anyway, that's also here in my drawer. So I've been meaning to show y'all my cart for a long time. Now, back behind me, walk on your walking pad and knit or knit. Do you do both at the same time? I have gaming up the chopper. I don't know what you're talking about. I know. I would have so much fun. I would have so much fun doing that. I am about here pretty soon. September is going to be absolutely nuts. I feel like it's going to be closer to November, December when I do it, but I'm going to redo this shelf in here. Sometimes you do, okay. You crochet as long as you're awake. Yes, to come and get me. Oh, okay. The chopper. I got you. Now. Okay. I've got to go do medicine and so we're going to do an intermission real quick. I'm going to play my thank you to the members. So y'all come back. We are going to do some decorating. I'll show you these books, okay? If you have any questions too, be thinking of questions you have for me as far as what I know about the planners. What I know. But I'm going to play my thank you to members and I'll be right back, okay? Y'all hang tight. We're not done yet. This is a thank you to the members. I do have my cheat sheet that I will be looking at. Thank you, Yarn Motivated Joyce. Thank you, Jolene. Thank you, Mary Webb. Thank you, Lori Armstrong. Thank you, Pamela D. Thank you, Maribella's Hooked. Thank you, Cast Iron Skillet Granny. Thank you, Lefty Crochets and Mirror Knits. Those are my She Shed insiders. And for the fabulous Floozies, we have Knitting Turnpike, Margaret, Kathy R., Laura Coffin, Karen B., Roseanne Alexander, Knitting Artisan, that's Cindy, Lorna McKenzie, Sally Birch, Debbie P., Freehandly Made AU, Crochet, Nancy Mack, Lina's Designs by Rita, Dominique D., Stephanie Hoffer, Crafter Chelsea, Denise Lee, Art Junkie Crochet and Mixed Media Arts, Lillian, Denise Hoffman, Holly's Crochet and Life Randomness, Bex Ben, Mishy's Crochet Nook, Marilyn Chapman, Steve, Frozen Stone, Crochet Loving Leanie, Sharon Creates. I always start that wrong. Jeannie T and Knit and Crochet, Adele, Fluffy Boots Crochet Creations Naomi, Adeline Bell, Darcia White, Diamond Ring Girl Joan, Breezy's Crafty Creations, Crafty Annie, Mimi Loves Crochet,
I love to crochet. That's Tank. And Pam's Crafty Heart. Thank you all so very much for being members. And I just wanted to recognize you and say you all out. And I appreciate you. And this was much easier than doing a video, putting all of the names in for me. So I hope that you are okay with that. I love y'all. Have fun today. This is a thank you.
Oh, I don't know why it starts over at the end. Hi, Steve. Thank you, everybody, for giving me that little break to go walk around a little bit, too. A radio voice. Oh. You've been lurking. He's playing my music, but he's been lurking. And hello, anybody else. I did not say hello to my lurkers. I did want to say hello to you guys too. So let me play my little lurker do. Rearranging the camera back to where it was. Trying to anyway. I think it's better. I don't know. It doesn't look right. Oh. Let me raise it up just a little. Okay, that's a little better. Y'all, it takes a lot to coordinate this stuff. Ooh, I think I got it. Come on, please be right. Making myself sick looking at it. Okay. You got up and danced to the lurkers too? Hey, Sally, how are you? I know, there's some pretty good. They keep changing everything. I don't know if I'll get to keep those songs. I like how the songs I have now. I liked my old song. My old FiberFloozie song was great. They didn't let me keep that. YouTube is always changing because they get some new copyright or license thing going on, and then you can't have those songs, so you never know. Okay, good night, Hope. Church in the morning, yes. You take care. I'm so glad you came in. Okay, did I miss any of the questions? Did anybody have questions? So I answered the one about the discs. Y'all understand about the discs. And then the other thing, I think I did tell y'all about the punches, right? If you do get a Happy Planner punch, they are pricey. If you can get it 40% off, that's nice. Sometimes they put them on sale. Anyway, I always say get the big one, because then you can punch the pages for all 3 sizes of planner. You can punch all kinds of things to go, in your planner. You can punch vellum, make new dashboards, cardstock, all kinds of things to go in your planner. Yeah, the 9 is a classic size. That is probably your best bet when you're first starting out, is to get the classic size. It happened with your videos too? Yeah. It's always changing. A good way to start or purchase a planner. So what I suggest doing is, you have to decide, like, what am I going to do with it? Am I going to just keep track of, like, mine? I could just go with just this. I really don't, what's the most important thing is doctor's appointments and that kind of stuff, right? But I realize that I'm missing some things, like I told you about my list. So that's not enough. That one goes in my purse, stays in my purse. I update it, put it back in my purse. I really like all of them, but you're going to start with wherever you are in the year. If it's like right now, when the planners are starting in July, you're going to have one that starts now, and it may go, if you get a 12-month one, it'll go till next July. If you get an 18-month planner, it'll go from now till the end of December of next year. If you wait till they come out in fall, then you're typically going to have one that starts January 1st and goes to December. In the fall is when most of their one-year planners come out. But then those will go on sale. So when they go past when their start date is, then they go on sale. That's Happy Planner. And that's most of the planners that are out there. I know that's kind of a place to start. Hi, Joyce. Thank you. And the disc system, I really like the disc system because you can change things. You can mix them up. You can say, I like what was in this one, and then I like what was in that one, and you can put them in one. That's fun when it comes to using the disc system and being able to create things of your own. However, maybe you just want to start with one that you get that is like a Walmart planner. There is nothing wrong with those. And just start keeping track of things and then saying, okay, now I know what I want to do with it. Does that make sense? Hi, Cindy. Yes, I think that one is good. I like the simple. The simple layouts are fun. That's a new thing they came out with last year, I think. And I got that one and I really enjoyed it. Really enjoyed it. How are you today? Hi to your sister. I understand. Thank you. Thanks for coming and saying hi. They also make great calendars. There are some that you can keep on your desk by your computer, and you just keep track of the things that you're doing that day or that week. They have acrylic ones that you can get that you just use dry erase on them. There's a whole plethora of things you can use to stay organized, but I love the planners because I like to do the decorating too. Like I said, that's another creative outlet for me. So, yes, enjoy your sister. Now the three sizes. That's what Beck said. Beck said she was boring, but I don't think that's boring. I think it's organized and it's how it works for you. And yes, that's true too. How much stuff you have to keep track of. Exactly. Yes. So the three main sizes of a happy planner are, my desk is a mess. Oh, the three main sizes would be in happy planner would be the mini. This one, which is the mini. Oh, it's upside down. I have to fix that now. I forgot. Got to flip you back over. It's a good thing I figured out how to do that fairly quickly and easily. I know right where it's at. There we go. I got it. Yes, the 3 sizes. Hold on. Okay, so this is the mini. Well, there's more than 3, but the 3 main sizes. I'm going to show you the 3 main sizes that people usually get. It'd be a mini, the classic. So the mini has 7 discs. The classic has 9. And then this is the big. And it has 11. And it's the one that will fit an 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper. It's the one that you can put regular paper in from the printer. Those are the 3 main sizes. Now, Happy Planner also makes one that is a half of the size of the classic. It's just like it, except it's half the size. Like that. Make that. And then they also make this one, which is the skinny. And then they make the micro. Size in inches. Okay, hold on. Now, when you talk about the size, I can do these, but paper size is something as well. But we usually go by the covers for the size of them. So the micro is 3.5 by 4.25. 3.5 by 4.5 is the micro. Okay, the paper is about 3 by 4. The paper size. Now, I've expanded these to put more paper in this, but the little mini, there's a little one that goes on the micro. These are the mini discs. I put the mini discs on the micro so that I'd have more paper. The skinny oh, see, that's oh, it's not working? Oh, okay. I'll have to check it out. Well, thank you very much. The long, thin ones. Ooh, do I want to know what we're talking about? I need in on that conversation, right? This one is about 3.25 by 7.5. The skinny, this is called the skinny mini, which means it is half of this one, half of the mini. It's the skinny mini. The mini is 5 by 7.5. 5 by 7.5. Think 5 by 7 on the mini. I know. Do I want to know? I kind of want to know. Then we have this one that Lori's talking about. Now, this one I have, um, uh, this one I have my contact list in. This is a paper pack that you can buy from the Happy Planner, and it has, you can put your contacts in here. Now, this one is the 9. And it's a 5 by 9 3/4. They call this one half letter. But it is half of the classic. They did, for a while they weren't making these. And this is my least favorite. This one is my least favorite of all the Happy. I don't know why. I just don't prefer to use this one. So that's all I did. I put my addresses in it and stuck it on my shelf. The long, thin planners. Well, okay. I didn't miss nothing big then. Okay, the classic is 8. Well, they're really 7 3/4, but anyway, 7 3/4 by, I forget what it is. I should know this one. 9 3/4, just like Harry Potter. I think they're 7 1/4 by 9 3/4. That's what they're listed on the website, I think. And the paper is 7 by 9 1/2, 9 1/4. 7 by 9 1/4 is, I think, is how they list them by the paper size. This cover is just slightly oversized of the actual paper. Good night, Beck. Thanks for being here. Okay. And then the big Happy Planner, which is the 11 discs, and these are the expander discs. These are as big as the discs come. They don't come any bigger than these expander discs. And it is 9 1/4, so it's as wide as the classic planner is tall, by 11 1/2. And the paper, let me find some paper back here. I'm trying to find some Happy Planner paper. Do I not have any? I thought I had note paper in here. Wait, there's some. It is 8 1/2 by 11. See, that's letter size. 8 1/2 by 11 is letter size. There you go. I hope that answered your question. The inside of the classic. Okay. Yeah, you could have. I just love them. I absolutely love them. I love collecting them, and I've had to really try not to buy any, but you know. So like this is some of the paper. Is that what you wanted to see? Did you want to see what the calendar looked like? So this is like what the paper looks like. Let me show you I have a planner I have not used. I have an undated one. So this is a brand new one. It's undated. I got it for $12. And it's the one that's the dogs. So you will get your covers, and then you will get 12 months. And this one is the checklist. This one is the checklist layout. So you'll get a full month in each of these dividers. Here's your monthly boxes. And then you get, this is very similar to all of them though. Okay. And then you usually get like notes at the back of the month. And sometimes you get, so like this is like a look ahead. You can write things here that would be for the next month before you put things in here. This could be a look ahead, or you can make it into something else. Does that help? So you get all the dividers. You don't get some of them you will get notes at the back of the month. They'll put a sheet of just note paper, but not all of them. This one does not have that. But I wanted it because it was dogs. And then here's note paper at the very back. They put one note paper. Sometimes you get this at the back of all the months. But see, I have this one now to go with my doggy sticker book. There's themes, you know? Now, one other thing to keep in mind is that you can buy what's called, you can buy extension packs. This is an extension pack for the classic, and it's undated. So if you find yourself at the end of your calendar, you can get an extension pack and you can keep you don't have to buy a whole new system. You just buy the guts, basically. So they sell the guts too. So this one is a dashboard layout. This is the one Lori said she uses. And I meant to show this to everybody. This is the true dashboard layout. That's another thing about Happy Planners. Some of the planners are a dashboard. Some of them are vertical. Some of them are checklist. They have several different themes. But you have your monthly. And then you have your dashboard. This is what they call a dashboard layout. You got different things here that you can track for this week. And then your whole week is over here. And then you do it again. And then like this one, this is the for the next month. You write your different things down for the next month coming up, and notes and important things here on the back. Now, there's only 6 months. But if you bought like an 18-month one, or like you bought, like you're in the middle of the year and you don't want to buy a whole new one, just to waste the first part of it. You can extend it by 6 months with this and then start with the January one when they come out. I hope that makes sense. I know this is a lot of information, you guys, because I've been doing this for a while. And I got just fascinated with the Happy Planner system. Fascinated with it. Okay, I wanted to show you what this maker book looked like. You're trying to decide between the 5x7 classic or if you want to. Are you talking about the mini? Okay, you want to see inside. You want to see inside the mini. Okay. All right, just a second. They come out in the fall. They have one for fall and they have one for, they have different releases throughout the year. Let's just put it that way. So they put their other ones out, I think, in October for January, I believe, Mimi. And like they just had the one that they just had, they came out in June, and those were the ones that were starting in July. Actually, I think they came out in May. It's usually a month or two ahead of when the planner starts, if that makes sense. Okay, the mini. This is the 5x7. This is the mini. And there is there's definitely a difference in the amount of room that you have to write. You know, on the page. Oh, you mean when did they start? They actually started as, I believe they started as memory planning. They were, Happy Planners actually was me and my big ideas. Now, I don't know if they've kept that name. As far as their history, I'm not sure if they still are. But the women that started it were memory planners back in the day. So yeah, the 90s, you know, lots of memory planning going on, lots of scrapbooking and all that kind of stuff going on then. So your whole week is on, this one is a dashboard. They have different layouts in them also. Shannon, this one is a dashboard. They have other layouts too. This one just happened to be on sale when I bought it. So this is your month. And then this would be your weeks. And then you can always put note paper in them too. Okay. You coming up, Bubby? Thank you. He just waits. He stands over there and waits for me to move so he can get up here. Did you get something special in there that you can't get out? Mr. Fiber fixed you up, didn't he? Oh, I love you too. He's licking my legs. I'm getting leg licks. I just wanted to show you guys this one. We need to decorate with it. This is the Miss Maker accessories. Okay, so there you go. That helps you to decide. It wouldn't be enough. I really think you're going to want the classic. For what you're talking about you need it for, I would go with the classic size. And then here's the stickers. Can y'all see okay? Because when I look at my screen, it doesn't look... doesn't look real bright. Yeah. And you just keep extra covers for them. It says you just never know what you have until you clean the craft room. True statement. Feeling punchy. Happiness is handmade. Here's our cart. Feeling crafty, craft shopping, much fun. You are what you make. Planner babe, get your craft on. Let's stay home and make stuff. First I drink the coffee, then I make the things. Will work for planner supplies. Been there, pinned that. They see me rolling. Oh, she asked me about that. I forgot. My washi storage. These are called functional stickers. There's checklists, grid. Some days I amaze myself. Other days I spend 30 minutes looking for my scissors when I'm already holding them. That's my life. These are just a lot of fun. Make more about what makes you happy. These are words like what you use on your cards, Shannon. Oh, Smash Book days. I've heard of Smash Books, but I don't think I've seen them. I don't think I had any, I was not doing anything with that stuff at the time. Planning is my, these have gold foil on them. DIY life. More functional stickers. This one is based on the holidays. It's got presents and things. This is washi and it's clear. Meaning there's no white paper behind it, so it will show up on white paper like it is here. Crafty is the new black. I can't clean my craft room because I get distracted by all the good stuff I find. Again. Money can't buy happiness, but it can buy craft supplies, and that's pretty close. These are layered boxes. So you have a layer of the background, and then here is where you write an appointment or something important. Hi, Leanie. Good to see you. Wake and make. So you could put these at the top of a list. So this would be get organized, and then you could put a list underneath it. Here's create a, this is deco stickers. These are tag stickers. More deco. heart and list. Here's some of the planner of the crafty girls, the maker girls. So that is the accessory book, which has a lot of what is in the maker sticker book too. The maker sticker book has a lot of that, but like more of it. Your first one, oh, I don't know what we're talking about on that. Oh, the Smash book. Okay. All right. And the one that Laura found, and I said, Laura, that looks like the Crafty Babes, is this. This is the Crafty Stick Babes. That looks like the teacher book that you bought. These girls were on the front of the one that you found. And it's the Crafty Stick Babes. I know. Well, maybe I used them, Steve. It's possible that I used them. I haven't used very many of these. They're fun. She's got sewing stuff. She's got scissors and stars. She's got books, sticker books, shopping bags. She's got tape and glue gun. Here she's got Knit Happens and yarn. Here's our cross stitchers. I caught myself. Camera, macrame, love letters, so stationery stuff. What do I find time to breathe? Oh, there's so much time that I just sit and don't accomplish anything. Just saying. Okay. That's the Miss Maker stuff. Now, what were we going to decorate? I was going to show the washi, wasn't I? Hold on. Okay. I have thought many times about changing this out. What I'm afraid of is if I do, I will collect more. It's a little dusty. But this is what I have is one of these, and it's a 3-drawer. It's a 3-drawer deal, okay? And there was a video on my channel here, and at one time it was patron only, but I think I released it, and it may be in my playlist with the planners. But what I did was I took a piece of this 1x, and I hot glued it into the drawer to make this, because this drawer did not have dividers in it. And I hot glued it. I cut it. I used Mr. Fiber let me use his bench and his tools, the hand saw and the vise and all the stuff. And I cut these and I hot glued them down inside the bottom of the drawer to make dividers for it. What? No. Where? Granny Square washi. I haven't even seen that anywhere. Yep, she has got, talk about busy. Lori is very busy. Lori used to be she was my top notch #1 moderator, but I didn't want, sometimes if one of the things I try to do is like, if somebody's here all the time and they can be, I don't want anybody to feel like they have to be because they're a moderator. And I know how busy Lori is. And so that was my decision. I was like, no, I just want you to come and have fun. I want you to worry about moderating. I just want you to have fun. Yes, washi can be used for cards. It can be used to make, checklists. You can use it for all kinds of things. So this is the top drawer, and I've got it color coded. So we got all the teals, and then we go into the blue and the purples. And then we got our pinks and stuff here, some corals. And then we get into I think these are like getting into some, well, that's all my sloth ones. Some specialized ones here at the back. These are all floral back here. Some more pinks and corals. And then the next drawer is this one. Now they make drawers for washi. This one that I have on my desk that I got on Amazon, you could use it for washi. Washi would fit in here. I had thought about doing that. And then I needed it worse on my desk for all my other stuff. So yeah, yellows, few reds. I don't have a whole lot of red. And then sun into the green. I've got all my grid. This stuff has like writing on it. Lots of pattern, but I really like the grid. All kinds of different things in there. And then the bottom drawer is a mishmash. I have not put the dividers in this one because I have some odd sized things, okay? So I have this one that is a dispenser, and you could just get this and you'd be fine because it's got this rainbow of colors, and you could use just that size. I don't think that Happy Planner makes these anymore, but these are those checklists. You did something with a cardboard and a plastic shoebox. Right? So see, once you organize them and you're like, okay, that's it. I have to go through. And I will say this too about washi. It doesn't last forever. Oh, you're welcome. That's exactly right. That's exactly right. It is better. You're welcome. And I thank you. This is that pet tape that I got from Temu. And so see, they would not fit. I wouldn't be able to get that much in here if I had the dividers in it. So I decided not to. All these others here, loose ones, are Christmas. But these are, Happy Planner used to put these out, and I don't think they do anymore. But these are checklists and priority lists and things like that. And I bought a set of them. And then I also have my glitter in here. So I have all of my glitter ones that are all in this drawer. And This one, these all have, these are like book related stuff, or they're just fun because they have lots of writing on them. I got this one the other day. This is calendar washi. So if I don't have anything to use, I can use this as a theme and theme it in a month and use that for dating it. I have my crime tape in here. I haven't used it yet. This is that one I got not long ago. Oh, let me have it. This is a problem with not having nails. Do not cross. Crime scene. And it's open here so you can pull it through. I haven't used it yet. I hoard some things. Can't help it. Yes, you do get what you pay for. If you buy cheap washi, you will be getting rid of it after you use it for a little while. Just saying. Just saying. The sticky doesn't last forever. That's another problem with washi. If you're using it to decorate with, like on your wall, you want a wall of washi, like I have a wall of yarn. You'll never have to worry about it because you're using it to decorate with or to put on your pegboard or whatever. But if you're using it functionally in your planners, keep in mind it doesn't last forever. That's another reason not to collect everything, because you won't get to it, and the stuff that you really, really wanted to use, it's just like yarn. The stuff you really wanted to use, you're not using because now you're backed up and you're overwhelmed by all the other yarn. And I know because I am one. Now I have another organizer. We'll do that another day, y'all. But back behind me down here, I have my extra planners, my washi, all my pins, my coloring books. I have more sticker books back here. And then I have another, we'll do that later. But there is one thing I wanted to mention because I haven't yet. And that is the Traveler's Journal. Okay. The Traveler's Journals are nice too. You can use them as a calendar or as just writing in. But you can get them that have calendars in them. I don't think this one, yeah, this one has a calendar in it. This one is the Wizard. This is a Harry Potter book. You can't see that. Hang on. See, this one has a calendar in it. And it's a travel. This is undated. I can use this anytime for whatever. But a Traveler's Journal is nice too. Now, I bought some of these. They are blank. If you wanted to do art, you could do art. You could do stickers. You could do whatever. You could use the stencils to stencil in whatever on here. My intention with these is to use the digitals, because you can get digital calendars and then you can put them in straight on a blank page. And I bought these on Amazon. But this is another choice as a calendar to keep track of things, would be a Traveler's Journal. This was just fun. It's in my color. And I only paid a couple dollars for it at Barnes and Noble. No, not Barnes and Noble. This was at Books A Million, I think. And they had a clearance section. I was like, yes, please. This is the one that I'm doing to give away. So what do you guys think we need to do as a theme for this one? This is the one we did last time. We did this one together. Yeah, I have. I'm thinking about doing that with book club. Mm-hmm. So I got this idea from Scrap Craftastic. She is all over. She has Journal Life's Journey and she has Scrap Craftastic here on YouTube. She also has a Plan with Me channel. She has 3 channels and I watch her junk journaling stuff is fascinating and I want to do some of the stuff that she's done there. But she does this where she calls it tipping it in. So she tips in or she takes say a Dollar Tree planner or whatever and she decorates it undated and then she gives it away at the end of the year. And that's what I'm doing with this one. I'm borrowing her idea. I'm inspired by Rochelle. Now, if you wanted to do that, I bought this little planner, which is a little monthly planner. That's all it has in it is just the months, like that. And it was $1 at my Dollar General. And I'm kind of wondering if y'all tell me what you think. I'm thinking I will skip and go to the next one so that if my camera's struggling with the plain white paper, it's struggling with that. So if you wanted to put something on these other pages to go along with the month, you could. What do you guys think? A good idea? So have this and then a good idea, yes. And then skip a page. So I'll put them on this page. Also, I did put a few digitals in here. Now these are digitals. These are something that you might want to put in. These are digitals that I purchased and I printed, but I'm going to share them with you. But these are just some little digitals that I printed out, and you can put these in here at your, I'm just sticking them right here. And don't ask me right now where I got them because I don't remember. So I'm going to use my Tombow tape. How did we do this one? Centered it. Okay. So this is double-sided tape that's on a roll. It's a tape roller. You can find tape rollers at the dollar store. You can find them at Walmart. Lots of different places. This one is a Tombow, and I can take the cartridge out and replace it, and I don't have to buy a whole new one. I think we'll want to put some washi at the top of this. This is another thing about tipping them into a book is that you can start it. So see, this one starts on a Monday. Most of your Happy Planner ones start on a Sunday, I believe. No, they start on Monday. This one does. Okay. But some of them start different, was my point. And you can, if you get a digital that starts on Sunday, you could do it that way. Okay, now if we use the Miss Maker, for this month, it is very easy taping, yes. Hello Robin is a YouTube as Etsy sticker shop. She has simple and affordable reading themed sticker sheets. Ooh, okay. Now, where is my notes? This one is a maker paper. Where are we at? We're here. I don't think that's where I took it from, but it might be. And if you guys think of something, I can write it down here and we can talk about it. If you have other questions I can't get to, we'll talk about it. Okay, I don't think there's washi. Yeah, there is some washi. We can use that one. But I think I am going to cut that so that the page will fold easier. Going to be hard for you to see. There you go. Organize money. Yes. Oh, yes. You guys keep putting that in there, though, because there is lots and lots of them. Amy Plans Things is another one that does them. Rochelle from Scrapcraftastic, she has a Etsy shop. I bought lots of her digitals. There's lots of them out there. Okay, now we can do that says craft projects. Got this one with some foil on it. Never know what you have until you clean the craft room. The Scrappy Wife is good. I like her. I've watched lots of her stuff. She is very good. She's very popular too. I don't want to cover all that up. They do. Putting that there because that's mostly the notes, and I'm not going to be covering up all of the day. Look at some of this deco stuff. And doing this is very relaxing. I just have to say, you're using a different part of your brain than any of the other stuff that you do, and it's just soothing to me. Looking to see if there's any yarn ones. Oh, this one is the weekend. So we got Saturday, Sunday here. We could put coffee and crafting weekend. There's the yarn, and there's one there. Scrappy Wife is awesome, y'all. Is that all the yarn? That might have been it. Steve was saying that there was only so many, and he may be right. Is there any more deco? Nope, I think that's it. None on this whole page. But we got some in there. Okay. Now I really want to put some florals in with this stuff. Okay. So what color would that be? I say these. Yes, I do that, especially on those monthly ones that I do. I do that a lot. Oh, okay. Split sheets. Yeah, I'd like to see that. Thank you. Tank is on it. Thank you so much, Tank. I appreciate it. Scraptastic, Scrap Craftastic, or Scraptastic? Scraptastic Yarns is Jane, but Scrap Craftastic is Rochelle. Do you know her? Have you watched her? I don't know if that's what you're talking about. That may not be what you're talking about. Ooh, wrong kind of floral. That looks like them, right? But yes, I do that very thing. I will go back and fill in too. So I'm putting this off the page, and then I'm going to cut the extra off. Oh, she's been doing it a long time. Rochelle has. I always loved her Instagram posts where she did the macro on 2 pages. They were so fun, but she said it took so long, so very long to film those that she just could not do them anymore. Now she's pulling them as making a cut in, cutting her regular video into a clip and posting them as a reel. And then I try to balance the colors when I'm decorating. Bubby, do you need some help? Do you need me to get into that green toy and get that out for you? Huh? Do you need some help? And what I mean by that is I will put some so I have that color on both sides. She was young when she started, yes. She can whack. I forgot about the whack-a-troll. Oh my gosh. I forgot about that. And for the purple peeps, gotta have some purple up here. Oh, I want it farther over. But yes, I go back and fill in just like that, especially on my monthly in between where I write down the videos. So that, of course, I don't do a video or a live every day. So I go back in between and I do. And another thing I do is sometimes what I do is backfilling. Backfilling is a real thing in the planner world. I know, I hear you, Bubby. Can y'all hear him? He is fit to be tied. Just a second. Let me finish this and I'll help you, okay? Mama, you got to help me get it out. I can't get that out of my green toy. It just won't happen. All right, let me see. Let me have it. Hang on. Wait. Wait. All right, hold on, y'all. He's whining because it's in there and he can't get it out of here. Oh, I see. He did you good, didn't he? Stuck in there. He couldn't get it out. Poor guy. He's whimpering. Poor thing. But it keeps him busy. That's why Mr. Fiber does it. It keeps him busy. He's like, I can. I would do it too. Poor guy. Okay, do we need more? Maybe something here? Whew, almost knocked stuff over. I don't know if that one will fit. Let's see what else is in here. Oh, we could do that. The boxes. do the yellow, the green, and a couple of gold. And I know you guys are wondering what you use the boxes for, and this is where you can put your appointments. So now you can write appointments in here in these. I want to get something for that corner. This one is similar. Yep. So how these were on clear, these are on the white paper. Now we can put quotes here. Like I've got one there. Oh, I like that. I like that. Oh, I like that. Oh, I don't think I can cut it. I'm going to have to dip it in there. I don't want to cut that. Shine so bright they can't look away. Okay, we did it. What do y'all think? Good night, Joyce. Thank you so much. Oh, thank you. Time to walk the boys. Yes. I appreciate you. Isn't it purty? Yes. We finished with a powerful one, didn't we? So now I will say about the boxes. If you know what your appointments are for the month, you can pull that many boxes. Say you have 4 appointments in the month. You can pull those to go with your, and you can use your sticky notes. Where did it go? Where did it go? Where did it go? You can use a sticky note and you can put it in here before you lay everything down. And that way and you make a note as to what's going to go in there. And then you know how many boxes you might need. So you could write all your appointments on there and say, okay, now I know I need 5 boxes. So that's another way to do it. As artful as you are, it's going to be so fun to watch you play with those. It is. Even if you just do them and then you just show us, that'll be fun. Show us what you did. Okay, so this one is done, and we will skip pages for the next month. But now we have 2 months down. They're so pretty. Somebody's going to have so much fun planning in here, and then you can just date it. You can just get one of these. And then when you get done, this is these that removes. See, it comes out. This is a cover. So you can continue to use this cover. Okay. Any other questions? I got to turn some of these lights off. I'm burning up in here and I got my fan on, but I got to turn some lights off. Hold on just a minute. Oh, my butt's hurting. And I'm going to have to go put my foot up because my ankle, I have to reach behind you for that light. Whew, that's better. But I can feel my ankle swelling up because my feet are down and not up. So I got to go do that. And then I'm probably going to come back over here and do some more or tomorrow morning, one of those things. Backfilling is where you've decorated, you put your appointments in there, but you've been busy. And so you haven't had time to write the things that you wanted to write in it. You go back and you wrote what happened. So it's another way to fill the pages and almost do it like a journal where this is what I did. Not what I'm going to do, but what I did. For me, when I backfill, it helps me realize how much I accomplish. And it makes me feel better about myself because I have accomplished things in the week that I forgot that I had even got done. That helps me out. So, yes, it's a Jane Davenport. Take us, y'all come and you go grab your drinks and we'll go sit in the comfy chair. Oh, yes, it's a Jane Davenport. It's not about the destination, it's about the journal. Where did you see the Jane Davenport? Yep, it was on the back cover. Now I don't know where I found the journal to go in here, the blank one. I don't even know where I found it. But I had to actually cut it a little bit to get it in here to be the size I wanted because I didn't know where to buy them at the time. And yes, you recognize the font. Oh, so you knew that even though it didn't say it. Another thing about these that have a clear is that you can make your own cover to go on it. Okay, you could change the fronts and put them in here. Now this one has something written on it, so you would have to put a sticker or something over the front of it to change this if you wanted to, and then have your own inside of there. Probably. Oh, you got severe weather? Oh, you be careful. I know it gets bad where you're at. You be careful. Yes, I found it at Michael's. I may have said that earlier. Thank you. You know, I was going to do a whole channel about it, and I decided, no, this is where I do things. This is my channel where I do stuff, and this is where everybody comes to watch me. So this is where I'm going to do it. But I'm going to put things away for now. And then I'm going to come back over here. If I'm not tired, I'm going to come back over here and get the rest of my week done. Okay, y'all, thank you for joining me. Signing off. Okay, good night. I'm so glad. I am so glad that I can do that. And y'all get to hang out, and because sometimes talking things through, especially with planners, I tend to give my own self ideas, and I tend to work things out myself as to what I'm going to do. So it helps me too, helps me stay on top of it. I've got it going now. I've got to figure out how to put my trackers and stuff in this new one. Okay, good night, everybody. Have a great weekend. If I don't see you, got one more week before I go on my trip, so we'll have a couple more. Hopefully we can do the Floozie and the She Shed in our Friday night again. But I appreciate all of you for the links and for the feedback, and for those that have emailed me. I will get to you just as soon as I am rested, okay? All right. Love y'all very much. Have fun today.